the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is October 3rd, 2024. It is 1:55 a.m. There's a lot going on right now on Twitter. There are three different topics that are going on. There's the politic aspect, because now the judge just released Trump's indictment type of crime that he did. And this one I'm going to ignore. And there's this, the other topic is heavy representing Sentebale. That's one topic I'll be discussing. I'm not sure which channel I'll be putting it, but if our part of Pew Service was monetized, that's definitely where it will be. But I'm not sure if I want to put it on our part of Pew Service or PYTE. That's one topic I will cover. The other topic is it's not really important, but the squad are talking about it because Heavy is, doing his work, Sentebale, and he's in Africa. And there's a journalist in the UK asking, where's Megan? And things like that. So the squad were discussing it. So that I probably will cover it, but it will be on Pew Team Sussex because it's just noise. Okay? So I just want to keep you guys up to date with what's going on. So I think for now, I'm going to avoid our part of Pew Service because it's demonetized and I'm spending time making the videos, so I might as well put it on the channel that is monetized. So let's look at the background of PYTE. Okay, so this is PYTE. Yesterday, by accident, I saw some content about Harry and Africa. I was completely not gonna record at all, but the reason I was recording was there were some discrepancies that I was seeing on my channel, and I wanted to document it. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna share it with you guys, but it was in the middle of the recording, and after I finished to document what was going on when I go on output of your service, things that YouTube is requiring me to do and it's not requiring me to do on my other channel. So it was very strange to me why it's not the same on all of my channel. It's like when I post on my community board, sometimes I'll put links of whatever it is that I'm sharing with you. On output of pure service, it requires me to, to verify something. You know what? For demonstration purpose, you know what? No, forget it. I'm not going to demonstrate it. It's going to take too long. Maybe on another video when this topic popped up again. But let's look at the numbers because I have a lot of things to share with you. Okay? But yesterday, that's how this video came about, while I was showing, for my own record, to put that in, because I tend to forget. So it's when I see the thing is happening, I have to document it. So that's what I was doing, documenting something. And then I ended up doing the Sentebale. All right, so that's what this video here, and I put it on PYTE. So I'm gonna put this video on PYTE as well. So these are the numbers: 3,995 subscribers, new subscribers. Welcome. Let's get to 4,000, because our Team Sussex is already on the 4,000. Okay, and the last 48 hours, 367 views. This video, I put it late last night, so I'm surprised it has 230 views, so it's doing okay. All right, so let's go on Twitter. Let me follow my list. I have a lot. This is my list right now. All right, so I was looking for stuff, so this is my list. Okay, so I don't even count to see how much I have. First tweet, and I believe I'm gonna go on sussex.com. Okay, so that's that. Today, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, attended a series of impactful events in the Laribe region of Lesotho, focusing on Sentebale's vital work and supporting children and young adults. Okay, so this is the link to sussex.com, which explains things in a little bit more details. The link of it will be in the description. Today, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, attended a series of impactful events in the Laribe region of Lesotho, focusing on Sentebale's vital work and supporting children and young adults, accompanied by Prince Seeiso of Lesotho and Dr. Sophie Shandoka, MBE, board chair of Sentebale. Why do I say, in some discussion I say it's CEO? Okay. Sorry about that. Board chair of Sentebale, the Duke engaged with local communities, health professionals, and innovative international founders to witness firsthand the transformative programs making a difference in the region. The day began with a visit to the Point Main Health Facility, where the Duke met with dedicated doctors and clinicians involved in Sentebale. This initiative played a crucial role in providing health care and support to children and young adults in Laribe, underscoring the importance of accessible medical services and fostering health futures. Remember, the thing that he's doing pretty much help those kids who were born with AIDS and HIV and things like that. So the healthcare part is very important. That's why whenever he's making donation, especially in his book, he gave much more onto Sentebale, because there's a lot of things that needs to take care of, like medicine, and all sort of things. Okay, so let's continue. Later, the Duke met with a group of adolescent girls and young women participating in Sentebale's socio-economic strengthening programs. These young women, who have completed vocational training in dressmaking and hairstyling, proudly showcase their skills and entrepreneurial spirit. Many have successfully started their own small businesses, exemplifying the positive impact of training and job placement initiative on economic empowerment. This is why he's bringing those business leaders, see how, whatever it is that their respective field, how it fit with Sentebale's thing. The day continued with a visit to Matlameng Ha Amalele, where the Duke and his fellow patrons explore a climate resilience project in action. And community members gathered to share their stories and perform, celebrating their cultural heritage and resilience. This gathering provided an opportunity for the Duke and his visiting international leaders to engage with the community and learn more about the innovative approaches being implemented to combat climate change and support sustainable livelihood. Through these events, the Duke highlighted the importance of collaboration between local communities, healthcare professionals, and global partners in fostering progress. Sentebale's work in the Lorib region continued to empower young individuals and address pressing socio-economic challenges, paving the way for a brighter future. There's that. That's nice. These are the health professionals. Look at the hat. That's a lot of work. All they needed was support. They needed support, and Harry's there giving them the support. Wow. I wonder what this is about. The ground on the side, there's a little yellow flag there. Did they just plant something? I'm just curious, that's all. Okay, there's more pictures. There they are. Oh my goodness. There's always smiling people around Harry. So displaying things. Okay, so there's more. Sentebale. There's that. As I'm looking at this open land, and then you see the people, you know, with AIDS, and you're wondering, how did that disease get there? I could understand do transmitted, you know, through sexual and all of that, but knowing what I know, reading about the South African apartheid guy who said he was literally injecting the disease into people, I'm wondering if this is what happened in these areas as well. God help us. So many evil people in this world. And all this is probably just to, you know, evaporate those dark-skinned people so they could take the land. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm sharing with you what's in my mind. This is what's going on in my mind as I look at these things. These images. It's like they talk to me. There's this open land. They just want land to do their crazy things, and God help us. Dark and brown people go through hell on this earth from their fellow human being. There they are. Look at the kids. There they are. What is it? There's a video on my last video regarding Harry and Sentebale where Prince Seeiso was saying about how the kids like Harry. They don't know why they like him, but they like him. Look at it, they're all turning around to see where Harry is. And look at this little boy over there. From a distance, you know, due to perspective, it looks like he's next to Harry, but he's not. There's a distance here. Looking on the side for Harry. They smile on all of the kids' face. There's a tweet I'll be sharing with you. One of the squad was saying that look at those aunties next to Harry. It's like, you mess with them, you know, they're coming for whoever's messing with Harry. Yeah, Harry is very loved, and they appreciate the work that he's doing. That's nice. Looks like she just did some stuff, some praying. Spiritual. God is good. Will always protect Harry. Yeah, there they are here. Or maybe they were dancing for Harry. There's the thing here. It's similar to the lady on the side that I was just mentioning. There's that little girl and her dressing thing, outfit, ceremonial outfit, I think. There they are here. This lady here with the hard hat look like maybe it's one of those programs that they teach people in Sentebale. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm looking at the pictures. It's just talking to me, okay? I'm not saying this is the fact. I'm just saying. Okay, so we're back where we started. Okay, so let's go back to Twitter. There's no comment. Let's go to the next tweet that I have on the list. Harry's doing wonderful work. May God continue to protect them. So these are those other pictures the squad are talking about. Okay, Prince Harry and Prince Seeiso on day 2 of the Duke's visit to Lesotho. Prince Harry and Lesotho. Alright, so there's that image here. Look how at ease he is. The guy is really having fun and thriving. One thing I have to say is that he has actually proving the toxic media and trolls wrong. Even though he was the hardest working royal during the Queen's time against his brother and sister-in-law, yet they chose... Oh, so that's a decent... Okay. Yet they chose... Okay, prove them wrong. Even though he was the hardest working royal during the Queen's time against his brother and sister-in-law, yet they chose to bring him stupid. Look at how much he has grown to a global statesman ambassador. Prince Harry just showed the world his capabilities of working on his own. I'm so happy to witness his transformation. I don't know these people in the UK. They create their lie and they believe on their own lies. This is the thing I don't understand with them. And this is how they label everybody. Okay? They label people certain things. And then if you don't know yourself, your true self, you believe the nonsense that they say about you.
I think without credit, I mean, I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
So people need to understand that this is how they categorize black people and all of that. So Harry knew how much he's capable of doing because of his position as a spare. So he just let them be.
It was always presumed, this is my take on it, which may be very wrong, but I think the presumption was always the longer you spend on this planet, the more experience and the more knowledge that you have. Fine.
But the brother himself, he knows he can't do things that Harry is doing. I don't know why he fall in line with the tabloid and believe the nonsense the tabloid was telling him. And this is now why he's stuck. He can't really produce anything since the brother left. So this is why when at the Obama Foundation, when Melody Hobson was asking Harry, whose idea was this? Who came up with it? 2 separate occasions. Harry literally did not answer it.
So you've created, with your brother and sister-in-law, the Royal Foundation. Okay, you've started a charity. My first question would be, do we need another charity? So, you know, what was your thinking in coming together? Whose idea was this?
So that's my motto is exactly that. Why another charity gets the opportunity or the option of 12 of you rather than 1 of you.
Whose idea was this? I mean, who was it? You or Prince William or
The Royal Foundation?
Yeah.
Can't even remember.
He avoided and everything. But I knew the moment that I first listened to that podcast, that interview, I knew it was Harry. Because if someone who creates something is able to explain the idea, the project, the blueprint in such detail, the way that he did with Melody Hobson.
To where your passions lie, rather than potentially turning up to a charity once a year. I don't think that's necessarily beneficial to anybody. But, you know, our mental health campaign, Heads Together back in the UK, is a classic example. We were able to bring together 8 mental health charities that have been working in the sector for many, many, many years. But being able to bring them together and say, right, you guys have never sat around a table together and discussed the main issues. What we want to be able to do now is, through our foundation, create a platform in which your expertise and your experience is elevated. And therefore, you tell us what needs to be done around mental health within the UK and globally. And they said, if you can remove the stigma, that makes our life a lot easier. So that's exactly what we did. We tried to remove the stigma and tried to normalize the discussion around mental health.
So you know he's the brain behind that project. And there he is here now outside of the institution. He's copying the same thing. He's doing the same thing but in different field. Bring people together, the expert who knows whatever the idea that he has, and whose expert aligned with the idea, he bring them in to help flourish the idea. It's the same blueprint. Harry have been telling them, I think I mentioned in one of my videos, how Harry demonstrate this. He's been telling the left behinders what needs to be done. It's them who refuse to listen. And then instead of listening to him and produce their own way, they after him, mocking him and whatever. So, you know, it's just showing who they are. But Harry is the brain behind everything that was in the institution. And the Queen saw it too. Alright? Prince Yoso needs to give his brother a hat and sunscreen too. There's that here. Alright, so let's go to the next street. Everything here is regarding Sentebale, okay? And if I do the other video, it's gonna be on Team Sussex. Next street. Oh, Harry is home. I think this was the picture that the squad was starting saying, if you come for me. Look at her. Yep. I like this lady in the back. It's like, I got him. I got his back. Let's see, bigger. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna see much more. I like her expression here. Look at this lady here. Yeah, they got Harry. And Harry knows it too. Alright, the auntie on the right. Oh, that's the tweet. The auntie on the right looks like, you come for him, you coming for me. There's the laugh here. So does the one with the glasses on, holding his shoulder. There's this. Maybe her. It's all of them pretty much. Okay, I love how happy Harry is in Lesotho. It's wild how treating him like his entire purpose was to cover the air, there's the blank here, ended up turning Harry into a man with purpose, drive, and focus. If I were a new grad student in psychology, this is my thesis subject. Me too, I'm proud of him and happy for him, and that would be a great thesis subject. Very beautiful and lasting photo, full of good memories. Okay, it's sparkled with joy. All those aunties, Lesotho is going to take real good care of Mohale, and he knows it too. Mohale is in good hands, that's for sure. Look at all the aunties surrounding and loving him. Very loving aunties, I might add. Prince of Heart, for sure. The people's prince, just like his mother. Alright, yep. UK where Harry is home. Love the aunties. Everyone should be so blessed. Alright. There's that thing again. I'm just gonna ignore. Alright, this is extra. They said the king is ordained by God, but from symbolism and childhood picture, the nickname Good King Harry and Mohale Warrior, the way everything that surrounds this man is so prophetic. Alright, so that was extra. Alright, let's go into it. Okay, there's the fire, and people are endorsing him as Prince of Heart and People's Prince in honor of Diana. He is definitely a very special one. That is why all my chips are on Mohale. There's something in him that is powerful. Good King Harry, a mother knows, Princess Diana knew. The palace eventually saw it, then decided to ruin him with all the wild Harry stories. I've got goosebumps looking at this pic. His kingly aura is undeniable. True Prince of Heart, there's the emojis, there's the question, that's different language. He is a product of a great mother and great wife. The man needs to honor both of them. No doubt he'll soon be walking on water or turning water to wine. Do you hear yourself? Eh? It is what it is. You may read things from Bible, but he's a hands-on person and he see a problem and he's try to solve it. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's more pictures. I then put this on my list. Okay, Prince Harry's humility always shines too. I had to use a magnifying glass to find him in these photos. He sees himself as one of the people while others think they're above the people. That's why Harry will always be the Prince of Heart. That is true. Look at the kids. There he is here. I like that little boy. That's the one who was looking at him on the side. Where I was saying the distance. There's the aunties. There's this gentleman here. Yeah. Definitely. Okay, let's read some of these. These are extra. Let's pause this GIF. Okay, Harry's always wanted to be just like everyone else and not wanting to stand out. Just look at the beaming smile he has in all these photos, his home and his element. I love seeing him this happy. Okay, perfectly said. And this is why he wanted to move to Africa at first. When he started telling his plan and then they outed him and make him change his plan. But that's where he feel very happy. Okay, you're right. It takes a lot of red-headed prince to blend in with people, but somehow Harry managed to do it. Definitely the Prince of Heart. There's that. Well, according to Spare, they help raise him. He is a native son. Okay, this is why he's so grounded. He has been exposed to this humble life, nature, since he was a teenager and found his calling and passion. Only regret is his mother not being around to celebrate it with him, another person damaged by the evil royal family with zero consequences. God is good. God is good. Okay, I love this man, Prince Harry, our global prince, our Prince of Heart, Prince Harry and Lesotho. Remember, one of the things I sometimes say, and I believe it, the earth needs to be balanced. Each time human beings try to control and manage and shift the way nature wants things to happen, there's a equal balance to that. It sometimes it may not be to our liking at that time, at our present time, but the goal where it's almost like a magnet. The world needs to be centered, needs to be equal. Some group will be disproportionate unhappy, but in a way it's aiming toward what nature wants. For instance, let me give you an example. This has nothing to do with Sentebale or Harry or Meghan. You look at the amount of people, the way it's not verbally displayed or said, but the action behind the intention of some people, if you pay attention, you will see it. You see how, for instance, other countries, let me not give names so people don't think I'm specifying certain things. Certain countries trying to damage other countries. Okay? And then in one specific war that happened, whoever was perpetrating certain group of the world, okay, with one war, a huge chunk of their own is evaporated. And then sort of bring it to a certain balanced way. It's hard. You may not understand what I'm saying here because I'm not giving names. But yeah, the world is always moving toward balancing. But human being, the evil-minded individuals are paying attention to these things. They do not want God's will to happen. So they counteract with God. But God is always on top and said, if this happened, therefore that has to happen, to counterbalancing it. But the magnet remained the same. There's the focus point. Each time you shift it, guess what? Something happened again to make it back to the to focal point. I have a video where I have this magnet. We'll remove it. You see all the pieces scattered all over, and then once you bring the magnet, everything fall in line. And this is the thing that's happening here. All right, let me move away from my theory. All right. He's always completely engaged when he meets people or shaking hands. He's never working the line and feigning interest until he can get back into the car and chalk up a day of work. Prince of Heart doing what he does best. Can't agree more. Beautiful. His home, wonderful photos. He's such a beautiful heart. Yeah, that's what he enjoy. And he tells the others, this is, you have to line with where your passion is.
And we will always say yes to becoming patron of a charity that we believe in and that we're incredibly passionate about. But I think in today's world, you have to be involved with things that make sense to where your passions lie, rather than potentially turning up to a charity once a year. I don't think that's necessarily beneficial to anybody.
If you're not passionate about this, there's no way There is absolutely no way you're gonna be able to do this. All right, this is another one. There's no comment. Can't stop looking at this beautiful shoot of Mohale's trip to Lesotho. He just blends in like the awesome human he is. Yeah, that's the same thing someone else is saying from the previous one. Okay, that's that. We've seen some of these images. Oh, so they're teaching them how to do the hair. Okay. The smile. So these are the investors Harry brought in to come and look. That's nice. You know, to show, you know, if they, there's Harry on the other side talking. That's nice. They're engaging. They didn't just stuck up one place. So they had to prepare these young ladies. You know, we're bringing some people to look at your work. Show us what you got. So that's what's happening here. There's the pictures again. All right, let's go to the next tweet. All right, let me hurry up because I'm 28 minutes already. Okay, so there's this here. Prince Harry is visiting the small mountain kingdom of Lesotho, where he's called the Warrior World. Okay, so this link will be in the description. That should have been right after the Sussex.com. Prince Harry is visiting the small mountain kingdom of Lesotho, where he's called the Warrior. So there's that here. I think that's the prime minister of the country. How long is that? Okay, it's not that long. All right. Prince Harry is visiting the tiny mountain kingdom of Lesotho, where he co-founded a youth charity in 2006 in honor of his late mother, Princess Diana. The Duke of Sussex began his visit Tuesday by meeting with young people and sharing experiences around an evening campfire. That's on the last video. He was due to, in terms of the video aspect, it's on the last video. He was due to have a private event on Wednesday. Harry, who turned 40 last month, is also due to visit Johannesburg and neighboring South Africa on the 4-day trip to Southern Africa, his first to the region in 5 years. His wife Meghan Markle and children Archie and Lilibet did not travel with him. Harry co-founded the Sentebale charity with Lesotho's Prince Seeiso initially to help young people affected by HIV/AIDS. It works in Lesotho and Botswana and has evolved into an organization that supports children and young people as they face various challenges related to health and equality and climate. Sentebale means don't forget me, Sesotho language, and the princes established it in memory of both their late mothers. We are building a force of young advocates, and when they are empowered to use their voices, the strength of their impact will be immense, Harry said to the young people and others connected to his charity gathered around the campfire. You might not always realize how significant your influence is, but if it changes even one person's life, it's worth it. The evening event was held at a children's center founded by Sentebale in the historic village of Thaba Bosiu, which was once the capital of Lesotho. Oh, did they change the capital? They move it someplace else? Okay, very interesting. I don't know anything about the country. I'm sorry, with the exception that this is where Harry does his charity. Okay, Prince Seeiso, 58, called Harry his younger brother and reminded everyone that Harry had an African title that Seeiso had previously bestowed on him. Seeiso said Harry was also known as the Warrior in Lesotho. Harry, who was dressed casually in a puffy jacket and dark pants, smiled at the compliment. The British prince also paid a courtesy visit to Lesotho Prime Minister Sam Matken, who said Lesotho will always be a second home for Prince Harry, and we are forever grateful for his dedication. Lesotho celebrates its Independence Day on Friday. This is why they were saying it's what, 200 something years? I read it someplace else. Okay, Lesotho celebrates its Independence Day on Friday and is also this year's marking 200. Oh, there it is here, marking 200 years since the country was founded. Harry's connection with Lesotho, a nation of 2.3 million completely surrounded by South Africa, began when he visited after leaving school and worked with orphan children. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back to Twitter. Alright, there's the clap. That's an ad. Prince Harry is home in Lesotho. He is a warrior indeed. a prince charting his own path. Enjoy reading from a local underground organization. Yep. They all... Alright, so what are you doing here? You know what? Let's see. Alright, so this is what I wrote. I'm guessing you're at the top of this category. Why are you following, clicking, and commenting on it then? It actually shows your retarded impulses. You need to be able to control such ill impulse to not click on content you don't like. So there's that. I mean, this is what I'm saying. The evil in this world. Taking time to write stupidity. Okay, let me read these two and then move on. So, I don't know. Alright, I guess it's better than being called ginger. Oh God, there they are again. Let's just black. I don't have time for this. This is the thing, the evil in this world. Let's just black. They all over. I mean, do you know how long I have to go through and find content to share with you? I had to search for this. So this is not a well-known thing for people to see. You know, you have to search to look for it. And it's through searching I'm able to find it. So these people are really going out of their way to go and comment this negativity under the thing. Oh my goodness. God give them a baggage. They need to be busy with something so they could mind their own business. All right, next tweet. An evening of fireside storytelling at Sentebale's Lesotho office and Mohale Children's Center, where founding patrons Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Prince Seeiso of Lesotho were joined by the senior leadership team and Let Youth lead advocates. A magical evening of stories of change and inspiration and vision for the future. Let's look at some image. He looks like he's in deep thought right here. Deep thought. This lady's looking at them. And even Prince Seeiso, you could see he's in deep thought as well. There they are here. Okay, that's when they probably first came. There's the security. There they are here. Look at the smile in their faces. That's the... Oh my God, what's her title? I just read it in the thing and I used to call her CEO. I think that's her. I would love to hear everything that they say. I heard a little bit here and there on what Harry was saying and what Prince Seeiso was saying. But, you know, the video was short. I didn't hear everything. Okay, the co-founders' mothers are smiling. Definitely, that's an ad. A magical evening of stories of change and inspiration and vision for the future. There's all those hashtags. Congratulations on everything that you're doing for the children and young. I hope everyone's enjoying the visit from Mohale Harry, and I hope there will be an incredible impact from this visit. Fireside storytelling, the best time ever in life, sharing wisdom and values. We don't usually forget what we learn from there. Welcome to your place, Lesotho. You are a big light to so many people that need you. Keep being that light. Peace. Awesome. Prince Harry is a natural. What a blessing he is for his personal project. He and Meghan make powerful couple. Yep. Alright, how magical. These two princes and Sentebale co-founders are wonderful. Prince Harry is an inspirational man. Wishing you continued success. Keep up the good work, Sentebale. Alright, after this, that's it. Bottom up. There's the heart. Love the fireside chat. It was an unusual good idea. Prince Harry, your commitment to help others around the world embodies the service that your grandmother often spoke about. I don't see it, but I think it's more toward Diana. That short moment she was, you know, we were able to see her work after her separation with Charles. Some of you know more than I do. Maybe the Queen did, I don't know. Your work has depth and richness and clearly inspiring by your boots on the ground mentality. You are your mother's son. Definitely the people's prince. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so there's more. There's no comment here. Prince Harry's brother joining in the singing today. The photo by Brian Otioto. Getty image for Sentebale. There they are. You see everyone around them smiling. There's a lady. There's that. Let's go to the next one. There's no comment. Sentebale again. Okay. Prince Harry and Lesotho. Sentebale gathers innovative founders and business leaders in Southern Africa. Day 2. Okay. These are the same images again. There's that. There's that. There's the kids. I like how you let us know it's new. That's an ad. Okay, where did they find this kid? They want to go back playing. I mean, the kids don't have to stay. Look at them. There's the smiling. Some of them are smiling. Look at this little boy on the side here. How do you know this is what the kids want? You saw on one of the image where they were walking and that little boy was looking on the side. All of them looking back to see if Harry, where Harry was and things like that. Oh, Lord. Okay, all the aunties said, let me hold him in the photo. Okay, oh my, there's the heart here. Look how many fairy godmothers Harry has. That's why from the bookstore, godmothers. Diana's looking down, knowing they'll keep him safe. That's for sure. This one is an ad. Let's go to the next one. Oh, let's just black this one. Next tweet. Prince Harry is all smile while surrounded by his African aunties in Lesotho. There they are here, the same image. Look at that lady here. Okay, she's like, you ain't going nowhere, son. She does too. There's that. They should move to Lesotho. I mean, they were gonna move to South Africa until they're outing them. Perhaps they will when they retire, but wouldn't be practical right now with work. Let me pause for a second. Okay, so this is what I wrote here. Then Harry said his first choice was South Africa. Okay, once it was leaked, he changed it to somewhere else. I think it either is it Australia or what's the other one? New Zealand, one of those. And then things keeps on changing, they keep on leaking, so he moved. Okay, once it was leaked, he changed it to somewhere else, eventually moved to Canada. Then that too was leaked. They eventually settled in California. From my understanding, his first choice was South Africa. Alright, perhaps they will. Okay, I read these already. So let me go to my next tweet. Okay, I have 2 more. There's this. The People's Prince, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, poses for a photo with members of the community during a visit to Matlameng Ha Malele. I guess that's how they pronounce it. Ha Malele in the Lewe region with Team Sentebale. So there's the pictures again. Okay. Oh, there's no comment. This is just Prince Harry and Lesotho. Alright, let's go to the next one. There's that. Okay, I keep thinking about this work of art of a photograph. Brian Otiono is an amazing photojournalist. There's that. Yeah, both of them, both princes are in deep thoughts. Okay, these are extra. This is something else I do not want. Let me put a light to it so I could come back to see what it is about. Alright, so let's go to my last one, and then that will be it for this video. And then you could tune in to Happy Team Sussex, where I'll be talking about I think the tabloid talking nonsense. Okay, T said, quote, I think your body was born in Britain, but your soul was born here in Africa. Possibly the highest compliment I've ever received, Prince Harry Spare. These are all the pictures we've seen already. Okay, let me go with Spare again. It's always worth one more read. Wait, that and Spare, totally missed that little nugget. Alright, page 97. She gave us page 97 of the Kindle version. Okay, felt with them. She said, I think your body was born in Britain, but your soul was born here in Africa. Possibly the highest compliment I ever received. Okay, high praise indeed, and truly accurate. Mother Africa continues to bless and receive Harry and Meghan. Can't wait for Archie and Lily to visit. There's that. Hey, it is what it is. When you don't know back then, when you don't know, this is what his side of the family. You know what? Let me write that thought. Okay, so this is what I put here under this image. She didn't say anything, just paste the picture of Harry. Okay, people like you can bring as many old picture of him as you want. It actually displayed the lifestyle and behavior the royal family was teaching him. As an adult, Harry evolved, learned from his mistakes, and become a better human being. So what is your point for putting this picture? Once people stop and analyze, I was gonna say you'll understand, they'll understand, but I don't have enough character. I actually reached my limit. Okay, so this is what I put here. Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, was known for his love of blood sport and hunting. Alright, so there's more. You could read that he said here, but he was also involved in conservation efforts. Okay, you're killing, but you conserve. I don't know how this works, but okay. So that's that. I put that, and then that's black. Alright, so sometimes people need to, okay, they're trying to smear his name, but when you stop and understand and analyze the situation, and you realize, okay, what's your point for bringing something when he was young? He's not doing that now. Okay, so that's that. This is not to say I'm against killing completely. There's a difference when you're doing it for sport, okay, wasting the animal's life, and there is one when you're hungry, you want to eat. I am for the one where you kill because you're hungry, you want to eat. So that's a different story when you know you're gonna eat the meat yourself. So that's two different stories. Yeah, I raised that topic before. I believe when there was a picture of the other brother going hunting with the wife, and there's some other kids there, and I sort of brought it up. But if it's you hunting because you're hungry, you're gonna feed your family and things like that, I'm all for that. But it's those who's doing it for fun, traveling across the world to go to Africa to take a picture with the dead animal. I'm against that. All right, so that's that. Let's get back to the original recording. Let me do a prayer. So I can't think of a prayer to ask. I just put the word prayer. Okay, so I'm gonna pick the one in the middle. Okay, serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace, taking as Jesus did this sinful world as it is, not as I will have it, trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever and the next. Amen. When I reach this part, where is it? Accepting hardship as a pathway to peace. When I was talking about things being balanced, maybe on your lifetime you may not be as happy, but it's a way to sort of bring the balancing. Okay, when one side is doing one thing, the equilibrium of things. So I don't know, it crossed my mind as I was reading it. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And yeah, that's it.